Gu- Guam. Greetings, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez. The name Guillermo is coming in. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to today's collective energetic read. Apparently, we're just so excited to give you messages, my lovies. The energies are speaking, my lovies. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister friend, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so honored, grateful, and thankful to be here with you to share today's collective energetic read. Keeping in mind we're reading collective energy, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences of what you will or what you will not into this creation. We are just a psychic medium, your channeler, your spiritual shrink, my lovies. We are just a mirror for you to explore these energies, and what you will or what you will not is totally up to you with this information. But we are going to go ahead and get started right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. Okay. We're clearing the throat chakras already. Let's do it, my lovies. You can honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves, and that's also more than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. My lovies, Nepal. What is up with Nepal? It's been like a week and change of like Nepal. It comes in like, and I'm trying to, because so many other things are coming in, so I'm trying to prioritize. I only have one mouth, until we get back to telepathy. It's really difficult to, share all of the visions. But Nepal has been very present, my lovies. What's up with Nepal? What's up, my lovies? Boom. I hope you're having a beautiful week, my lovies. I had a beautiful dream about you. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful, my lovies. It's so beautiful. Blessings upon you, my lovies, because it's so beautiful. The dream I had about the collective was so beautiful, my lovies. It was so just something about abhorrent. It was not abhorrent, but for some of you, something was abhorrent. Oh my gosh. Okay, boom, bye. Good. But I had a beautiful dream about you. We're going to hold on to that for a little bit until the abhorrent energy settles in. Apparently, it wants to win. We got conflict, my lovies, and it continues. For some of you, that makes sense though, because everything is coming in for a reason. Your sister friend did a preliminary for you because I adore you, and someone really is I don't know, my lovies. I don't know the quality of some thoughts, the quality of some people. I don't get it, but I can empathize. I can empathize, my lovies. Someone is really obsessed with your destiny. And they got a reading done. I did a preliminary for you, my lovies. They got a reading done on you. And apparently, your ancestors and all of the spiritual guides that support the y'all are also just as obsessed with your destiny. And they find it just as important as this person that should probably be focused on themselves. We have seen that overindulging in divination. And for some of you, I don't feel like this is the majority of you overindulging in divination. This could be a couple of you, but for the most part, I do not think that's the case. I think the people that are overindulging in divination are actually trying to stalk others. It's not like overindulging in divination because I want to know what's coming up for my situation. It's overindulging in divination because I am too obsessed with someone else's life. And, unfortunately for whoever this applies to, they have a really, spirits calling this person's reader or the person that has some type of spiritual gift a charlatan. Just for the fact that they are misusing the gift they were given. Because if it were for me, I would have cut this person out. A responsible channeler is responsible with their gift. and apparently someone is not. When one would hope, anyone could do whatever they want to do, whatever the result is of that, that's up with them and God. They're gonna get whatever they deserve out of that. But whoever they are working with, it's almost like they've tried to tell them, let this go. They have tried to tell them, let this go, but they have also tried to coach. It's almost like, the feeling I'm getting, it's like you tell someone, like, for example, someone keeps coming to me and they're asking me the same exact question. And I've had this happen. I have had this happen. But it is up to me whether or not I decide to, again, personal reads are a little bit different for me. I still channel messages. It's not as free form as this. So a question did come in earlier. Do I, in my regular life, do I walk around, kind of like just allowing all the messages to flow? No. This is something about Nano, something about Fernando. No, this is why I have this format, because Spirit created this, so we have this for people to come here and get what they need and leave what they don't, and I could just allow it to flow. In my personal reads, it actually takes on a more psychological rewiring perspective, where we're really delving into something together. I'm asking more questions. It's a conversation. Outside of this framework, no, your sister friend, actually, I do spend quite a bit of time alone. I do work in other circles, like for example, in more corporate settings, more business settings, more office settings. And no, I have a filter. Spirit has given us a filter so that we're not just sitting there prophesizing all day, because that's not what's needed in those contexts. In this context, however, this is what's needed. And so that's why we do it like this here. But no, outside of this, I'm not prophesizing left and right. If I do have, for example, like I've had roommates, or I've had people that I've lived with, and in those contexts, I tend to be a little bit more, sharing, but still, this format was definitely created so I have a flow that I could just share with you. So for me, a hidden enemy. So for me, when I'm working with people, I keep that in mind, that I have to be a conscious channeler, a conscious channel, a conscious medium, a conscious agent of God, a conscious prophesizer. And for example, I've had people, is my relationship with this person going to change? Yesterday we did the is the ex coming back read. Is my relationship with this person going to change? If I, as a channeler, am seeing that the relationship is coming up with the death, the tower, the world, Spirit, and I'm also a channeler, so I am feeling the energies, and the tarot is just confirming what I am feeling. Spirit is probably saying this person needs to let this go. They need to move forward. If for whatever reason this person continues to insist, it's up to me to resist getting caught in their flow as a channeler and compromising my integrity and theirs as well, or allowing them to continue to compromise their own soul's integrity. So what do I do there? I have to set some type of boundary, or a stop, or change the flow, redirect the energy. Especially with people that have children, I like to redirect that energy back to their child. Let's talk about your child here. Let's pull up that energy, and spirit does it naturally anyway. Redirect to this, that, and the third. Unfortunately, someone's going to someone who is not redirecting them. Even if Spirit, for example, the way it's coming in, it's even if Spirit is giving someone, maybe for some of you, this is for you, my lovies. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Or someone that's really close to you that maybe you could support. Because someone is obsessed with reading someone's destiny, trying to also destroy their destiny for some reason. They did come up, the Queen of Wands, King of Wands energy in the reverse was present, especially in that bonus read. So maybe this has to do with envy, insecurity, jealousy, immaturity. Someone just, again, even when I was immature, this was not, my way of expressing immaturity in my life, but and I'm still immature in many ways, and that's what keeps me young and alive and looking healthy, feeling healthy. But I don't know, someone's jealousy is really driving them crazy. So they go to like they're obsessed with getting readings on someone else's destiny. This could be a man or a woman, take it how it resonates. And the reader that they're going to, because I'm getting men and women in this energy, and I am getting a couple working together in this energy. The reader that they're going to, someone also has a reader in their, ooh. They don't like that. Someone also has a reader in their family, like a cousin is a reader or something like that. This cousin should stop. They really should. They should go back and do a little bit more spiritual work within themselves. So it's like a situation like that. 11:15, Justice and the Devil. 11 and 15, a Libra, a Capricorn. 11:15, Justice and the Devil. So they think that they're being just, and they're not. They're out of whack. But they're also coaching this person on how to attack. So it's like, again, someone that comes to me, and this reader knows this is not going to go anywhere. You're fighting God and destiny. But they're kind of delusional themselves. So they're like, this is maybe what you can do this is like, for example, if you've ever been to a botanica, someone's a satanica and they don't even know it. Someone's a Satanist. They've become a Satanist and they don't even know it, but they go to church. So you go to a botanica. Someone could even be going to a botanica to get like things for work, para pagar un trabajo. Someone speaks Spanish. So they go to a botanica and they start to get things together, or they go certain places and they start to get things together because some of the things that is coming in is like some of the work that they've tried to do. You don't get certain things in a botanica. But so this person's trying to coach them on like, maybe this is how you can stop this. Maybe this is how you can stop them. Maybe this is how you can ruin this for them. Maybe this is like, they're trying to coach them on how to create conflict in someone's life. And Spirit keeps saying, the ancestors are not playing. This is what's coming in. It was pressing. It was very pressing. It's depressing too. This person is depressed. It's like, my lovey. My lovey, my lovey. What do you do? This is why you don't get to playing in people's energies, because it really ends up driving you crazy. Yesterday in the is he or she coming back reading, very, very curious, very curious, very delirious energy. We love everybody, but very delirious energy. People that think that they can control love. That already tells you you're doing too much. You are doing too much. If you have to lie your way, even if you're not doing ritual work per se, but just the ritual of lying, of spying, of slandering, of trying to ruin other opportunities for someone so that they can come to you. Some type of weird come to me spell. Someone's doing a come to me spell, but also try to ruin other opportunities so that you're the only choice on this planet. Think about it, my lovey. Don't you think that's a little scary? Like, at some point you have to kind of like sober and say to yourself, someone's always looking over their shoulder. You got to sober and say to yourself, I'm a little delusional here. I'm trying to force someone to love me and see me as the only choice. If they don't see me that way, it's not natural. In the Dominican, we always joke. When I was a child, it was like a running joke. And I'm telling you, I didn't know how well-versed my family was in ritual work. We always knew about my grandma, my father's mother. But my whole fucking family was in on the bullshit. But there was one thing that everybody would joke around about. Don't play with love spells. It drives you crazy. It's not going to drive the other person crazy about you. You may see, if you are lucky, you may see some side effects of the craft. You may see like them get a little hooked on you, do kind of like bizarre things, like maybe usually it's people that want money out of somebody. So it's like I want them to be I want them to be more giving to me. So you want them to give you more energy. So usually it's someone that wants money. That's in the Dominican, that's how we see it. And or that's how, you know, in the circles that I grew up in, a lot of people were very well versed in these things. And Amanda, Samantha, Alexis, Felix, something about Felix the cat. Something about black cats and voodoo dolls. I don't know. I think we got fashion witches in the field. But we always joked. It's not a good idea to be using love spells. It drives you crazy and gets you out of your purpose. You trick yourself out of your destiny. Your destiny could be wonderful. Even if it's like, I don't know, someone's blinded by luxuries. Like they want to swap destinies with someone because they can foresee like someone's going to have like luxuries in their life. You don't even know what that's going to look like. My definition of luxury could be very different from your definition of luxury. And in the soul, that's recognized. In the soul, that is recognized. So this is bizarre energy, my lovies. I'm trying to reason with the energies, my lovies. Hi, my lovies. My lovies. This reader that they go to, that it's like, then the reader gets to coaching them on what to do, because it came in with like the coach's energy. So it's like the reader knows that this is not happening. There's no destiny swap here. There's no destroying of somebody else's destiny, someone's ancestors. So, and then they don't even understand certain search engine. They're doing something on a search engine. They're searching for something that you can find on their search engine, their search history, their search Chichen Itza. Their search history is being monitored. I don't know. Someone's into sacrifice too, because they look at, I don't know, they're obsessed with like the Mayan sacrifices or something like that. They have vices. Je sais pas. The highest thing you could do is do introspective work. The most I've gotten out of my spiritual journey that has allowed me to listen to spirit, something about Ernie, something about Bernie, something about Bernardo, something about James, something about Jane. The most that I've gotten out of, someone uses aliases for something. The most that I've gotten out of the spiritual journey is to listen to spirit and to go back within, to go within, to look within. Ask spirit, is this the right thing I'm doing? If something doesn't feel good in the soul, is it me? Is it the situation? Do I have to change my perspective on this situation? What should I do? Am I being just? Oftentimes spirit tells me you are. Sometimes spirit tells me you're being a little too hard on yourself. Just let it go. Sometimes spirit tells me, don't worry about that. I don't need you worrying about that right now. I need you to worry about this. Oftentimes spirit tells me, I'm protecting you. I love when this one comes out. I'm protecting you. Don't worry. There's nothing to worry about. Just be in your purpose. Be in your divine light. Let go of any inner fight. Don't follow the crowd. Follow my guidance. Let this go. Are you going out of your way for this? This isn't for you. You have to fight tooth and nail for this. I'll bring you somewhere that makes more sense for you. Everything is coming in for a reason, my lovies. Someone even wants someone to be homeless, and they're wondering, why can't someone be homeless in their life? Why can't they lose everything? Why does spirit protect them in isolation? And I'm just sitting here, like, for me, I have never, Truth Nunez, my lovies, I've gone to see a lot of readers all over the world. all over the world. When I went to Spain, I went to see a reader. When I was in Gabon, I was around all types of prophesizers who did readings on me. In India, a little boy did a reading on me. Someone's jealous. Their jealousy is crazy. I have never, ever, ever sat there and said to a reader, hey, can you tell me about this other woman and what she's up to? Never in the evers of ever. Ever. It just doesn't make sense. My mind wouldn't go there. I don't know. There's something there for some. Maybe a little realignment of thoughts. I'm not saying you got to think like Truth Nunez. I'm just saying that maybe you got to think like about you or, you know, take it how it resonates. Someone has to think about themselves. What's good for me? Am I my own hidden enemy? Because someone may even think that there may be someone's hidden enemy. Someone that's not even caring about them. That's sad. Someone's not even paying attention to you. And then these are the delusionals that think it's like a back and forth. Like you're competing. You're not even on the same standard. You're not even living the same. It's like a rubric. You know when you get a rubric at school? And it's like, okay, maybe someone can do themselves justice by going back to school. Studying something. You know when you get a rubric at school and they tell you this is the plan for the semester, for the trimester, for whatever the case may be. Someone's trying to read somebody else's fucking lesson plan. It's like, my love, everybody comes to this planet with a lesson plan. You should check your own rubric because we're not even in the same grade. We're not studying the same things. We don't have the same projects due in life. I'm being serious, my lovies. This is the perfect, Spirit gave us the perfect example. Everybody has their own lesson plan. I can't be reading up your lesson plan. I got stuff to do on my lesson plan. I can't be worrying about what's coming up in your lesson plan. How can I sabotage your lesson plan? I would be such a delusional. I would be like, I'm scared for myself. I'm worried. I need to go and check into something. I don't know what I'm checking into, but I got to go check somewhere. I'm serious, my lovey. Some people be delirious. How you obsessed with somebody else's lesson plan in their life? How are you obsessed with somebody else's rubric? I want to know what kind of grades you got. Spirit doesn't care about the grades per se. Spirit needs you to focus. Someone has a daughter too. It's like, this is the legacy you leave your daughters, my lovies. I'm just the messenger here. Someone has a daughter, or maybe a son. Take it how it resonates. We got a collective energy. Worried about the wrong damn things. Something about Rory. Worried about the wrong things, my lovies. I'm getting the song, That Girl Is So Dangerous. It's been present the last few days, but I'm getting the song also, but Spirit's remixing it. That Girl Is So Scandalous. 2311, 2312. Bomba, écoute, on y va, my lovies, on y va. Someone has 2 children, a son and a daughter for some. Take what resonates, leave what does not. On y va. And even with this, I get an insight into certain people's lesson plans, but it's my spiritual gift. I didn't go looking for this. I'm telling you, my lovies, I did not go looking for this. I fought this. I fought to even, be able to share it like this. But Spirit created a healthy outlet for us to be able to share our gifts that are really for everyone. It's not about Truth Nunez. And even with this gift, when I'm not in channeling and reading, I do readings for me, but it's to see what's up for me, to get confirmation on certain things that Spirit's already given us. And to be quite frank, I just like the pendulum nowadays. I don't do full readings on people so I can know what's up with them. I don't care. It's not, someone thinks something's not fair. I don't know. It's like, for some of you, you have for some of you have the gift of gab. For some of you, you have the gift of prophesizing. For some of you, you're like a snake charmer. Like, you could charm with your words. They envy that. They're like, it's not fair that you have this gift. It's not fair that you could prophesize. It's not fair that you have divine intuition. It's not fair that I feel like I'm talking to I don't know. It's like a spoiled brat. Someone's a spoiled brat. It's just, it doesn't even make sense. They hate that you're protected too. It's like, people try to do magic so you can get burned. Remember that came in yesterday, 2511. Smother it, my lovies. To the y'all, to the y'all, to the y'all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Shango. To Shango. To Shango. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba. To Elegua. To Elegua. To Elegua. To Oshun. To Oshun. To Oshun. To Ogun. To Ogun. To Ogun. To la Santa Muerte. To la Santa Muerte. To la Santa Muerte. To Kalima. To Kalima. To Kalima. Santa Maria wants to come in. The name Maria has been very present for some. To all the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work, what are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work, what are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and courage. Nope. To all the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work, what are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and justice, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and judgment, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and mercy. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? And what's cracking? This awkward movement. We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you and we love you. You know that it's true, my lovies. Let's do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. Bon, my lovies. Bon, bye, good. We're reading for Gregorian, not January 26th. For some of you, January 26th, January 21st. For some of you, you're in January, my lovies, January 23rd. Late January was marked you for some of you. What's late January? Aquarius. We had Aquarius energy show up right before starting. So the star, a healing period for some of you. Following your divine light, following your divine lesson plan. Going where you need to go based off of the divine light, the star that helped you incarnate into this creation, and following that voice that is unique to you. It's like a fingerprint to you. For some of you, fingerprinting can be significant. Oh, what a pretty bird. What is that? It looks like a parrot, something green. For some of you, like a pretty bird. For some, is it a pretty bird? A pretty bird, very pretty bird. Okay. For some of you, you could be doke. For some of you, you could be dealing with pretty birds. What are those? Bon. Bombay Coach Melons. Pretty birds in the field. For some of you, animals. For some of you, el zoológico is coming in Spanish. You could be going to the zoo, my lovies, or planning on going to the zoo, or the zoo is very present in the field for some of you. The zoo could be very important for some of you. Someone's in porno. Someone could have a part-time at the zoo. Someone around you, or you could have a part-time at the zoo. So there a zookeeper is coming in as well. Look at it, look at it. Oh my gosh, you're so pretty, honey. Oh, so pretty. Boom. Anyways, moving on. Gotta be strong, gotta move on. 26 energy. 26 energy in numerology. You're paying attention to a lot of the birds, my lovies. For some of you, you could be bird watching. 26 in numerology is, for some of you, you're in your bird brain. 26 in numerology is 8 energy. 8 energy is all about legal procedures, medical procedures, things that are near and dear to your soul, higher level commitments. 8 energy can bring in legal contracts. So for some of you, you could be writing something because with that Mercury energy, 8 energy, you could be getting some type of legal contract solidified, writing a legal contract, or co-collaborating to get a legal contract executed. Something about executioners, something about the commissioner. For some of you, you're definitely in government. 31, 11, 333 energy. Anyways, we got documents and legal procedures, legal binds. 8 energy can also bring in little boo-boos and big boo-boos. 8 energy can bring in insurance claims and accidents. So being cautious when, not just driving, but, taking care of the body. 8 energy invites you to take care of your body, to make yourself feel good, do the things that are important to you. Everything was coming in for a reason. It's all, a different iteration of the energy that's flowing at the time of the collective force. So for some of you, you could be doing things that make you feel good. You could be going to get a massage. You could be going to work out. For some of you, you could be taking care of your body. For some of you, juice fast has been present. So for some of you, spirit could be inviting you to do some type of a fast. Maybe it's time for some of you. Maybe that will help. 8 energy also brings in contracts. It's all about the contracts. It's all about legal things. It's all about your soul's calling, soulmate energy, what's important to your soul's experience. Beautiful stuff. We're going to go ahead. Mercury energy, again, rules the written. Mercury rules the written. Anything that has to do with creative expression, Mercury is all about that. So for some of you, you definitely have important contracts in the field. You could be closing a deal for some of you at work. You could be signing a new contract for some of you. You could be signing legal documentation. Something about Douglas. You could be signing legal documentation when it comes to a situation, a sick situation for some of you. Anyways, moving on. Gotta be strong. Gotta move on. That's the theme. The last couple, something about luster. The last couple of days, gotta be strong. Gotta move on. The name Eric is coming in. The name Erica is coming in. The name Enriquez is coming in. I was getting Portuguese words. So for some of you who speak Portuguese, I was getting, my Portuguese was going this morning. And I'm like, I never think in Portuguese, but it came in Portuguese. So for some of you, Portugal or Brazil could be significant, or a Portuguese speaking country. Definitely a lot of Portuguese. You could be taking another language for some of you, studying another language. Because I'm getting like when I actually took Portuguese at school. At my university, and I'm getting how we got to write about, or we got to learn about how many countries on the planet at this particular time are Portuguese speaking, are considered Portuguese speaking countries. Anyways, getting to know truth, getting to know you, my lovies. Let's see what question you inspired today. A hit for higher today. What's the one thing that people always misunderstand about you? I knew there was a question about me because Spirit gave us this morning that no one asked this like in the comments, but in the soul, someone did ask, so does she ever like turn this off? I don't turn it off, my lovies. I don't turn my channeling off, but in certain contexts, I do, I have much more, I exercise. Spirit gives us the will to exercise more control over my gift. So, and what I mean by that is controlling myself to not allow it to flow like I would in this context. Modern science pathologizes a lot of things that they don't understand. And then there are, years later, oh, we found the research that supports. It's like the ancients knew that. Maybe you should accept your position in the circle of life, that maybe you're not as advanced as you think. You've actually made a lot of us retarded. Everything is coming in for a reason. This came in earlier for you. For some of you, you have certain gifts that spirit may be inviting you to explore, and to not pathologize your gifts. Because then it's curious, because they're so delirious that their solutions are always to suppress with drugs, with medications, with drugs. There's something there for some, but for me, what's one thing that, I guess, I don't think I'm misunderstood, but I think someone did have that question, like, so how does that work? Like, does she turn it off? Does she turn it on? Or maybe for some of you, this is a few of you. Truth Nunez, I do not turn off this gift, but again, I've worked in corporate America. I've worked in corporate settings. This gift has been with me since I was a little girl. So, and most of my life, I was able to, people noticed it in me, especially people that were like very, very close to me. And even, or people that worked with me for a while. I remember one of my coworkers, he's like, I can't wait to see you when you're 33. And I'm like, why? He's like, because you have something special. And I'm like, okay. Okay, Jose. It wasn't a Jose, but Jose's are present, or the name Jose is significant for you. And it's a bit of Elizabeth too. But yeah, for me, it's something that's always been there. I have been, I've exercised a lot of like control over it, which I think was good, because spirit, there are certain channelers that, again, I don't go into full possession a lot of the time. This is like a partial possession, where I allow someone's energy to come into my field without fully taking over my vessel. But there are for anyone who's ever, if you ever want to check it out, it's quite an experience to even observe. 3711, or you can look at it online. Una fiesta de palos, but I think online they kind of like filter it a little bit, because a lot of the videos I've seen online, they don't tell you that some of these people are under full possession of an entity. So that's never really happened to me. Mine's are there. It's like a partial channeling. We're all possessed. The personality is a possession. You have all types of energies running through you. I think modern science just really scares you out of understanding certain things that spirit wants us to understand, that we understood before we were colonized by such a mechanical, cold, dominating, because even that, so I have the capacity to dominate the gift, but in these contexts, I choose not to. How about you, my lovies? What's misunderstood about you? You feeling misunderstood, my lovies? Anyways, have you ever spent the night in jail? For some of you, being cautious with anybody that wants to lock you up for a misunderstanding, or they're willfully looking for a misunderstanding. I'm just a messenger here. This energy has been very present because they live in their fears. This energy has been very, very present. Have you ever spent the night in jail, Truth Nunez? Yes, I have. My record was expunged. My friend was getting beat up by a cop, and I started crying, and then they took me away too. I was standing on the side, but I was an innocent bystander, my lovey. What would your best friend say is your best quality? Best friends, God, my lovies, what's my best quality? Today it's my neutrality. They're saying my neutrality. I'm neutral today, my lovies. It's like, I'm technically neutral always. Technically, there's a sense of neutrality. In channeling, by force, by energetic force, you have to be a little neutral. Even if you have an opinion, energetically, you have to be neutral. It's a curious thing. Anyways. Okay, my lovies. So, sold. Something's gonna get sold. All right, we're gonna leave this... Paying money to buy your soul. They want to buy your soul, my lovies. Paying money to bind your soul. That came in yesterday. It's coming back in. Got a little bit of ashes on the side. I think that means something. This one wanted to speak, so we're gonna start with the Awakened Unicorn Tarot. It's cute. I like it. This one wants to speak with you. Born the Chariot. You got victory. Where you going, my lovies? Where you going? Where you flowing? Going? Where you flowing? Where you? Motorcycles 4011. Mortar. Brick and mortar. You're going to something about mortar. There's a quaint little cafe. It's really cute. I've been there a few times. It's been a while though. Brick and Bell. They have one in La Jolla. I've been to the one in La Jolla. I know they have other ones, but it's a really cute cafe. For some of you, can be going to a really cute cafe and you're gonna be like so happy. Like this little unicorn. You're gonna go to a cafe. You could be going on a motorcycle ride and you're gonna be so happy. You're seeing how the little legs are up in the air. So cute. You could be having a good time. For some of you, you could be taking a ride somewhere. Slow ride. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom, doom. Take it easy. Doom, 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 doom. 4101, 4103. The Chariot. For some of you, you have a little mustache. Or someone around you. There's a little lie in the situation, but it's okay. The Chariot, movement, progress, integration. Oh my gosh, the other day, this is coming in. The other day, he was definitely aware of what he was doing. Screwing around. The other day, your sister friend had a vegan fair, and so I was doing readings there, and there was this gentleman. He looked kind of like an officer. He was really well built. I'm like, damn, this man works out. Shit. And he walked by and he did something. Ooh, look at the bird. The bird just came almost right to the freaking glass. And he did something like that. Like he did something where it's like, I could tell that he could tell that what he was doing, and he did some hand gestures. I don't know. You're gonna see something that's intriguing for some of you. And I was wondering about him. I'm like, what's he really doing here? Like, what is he really doing here? He had a little mustache. He had like an officer's mustache. You know, like those Marine mustaches. He had one of those, and I'm like, is he a Marine? Like, why is he here? Why is he here? Why is he here? For some of you, you're gonna be wondering like, why is somebody really here? But it's like it's like an intriguing feeling. There may even be like a subtle like attraction, whatever that means to you. Boom. Interesting. Movement, progress, integration. Things may be overwhelming and confusing. You can get there and triumph with a little encouragement and inspiration. The Chariot moves really fast. The Chariot is very fast moving energy, and it's moving fast. For some of you can actually be hauling something. For some of you, you could actually like be hauling like a bike. For some of you, could be going somewhere where you need to haul a bike. You need to, it's almost like, you know, those, here we go with this AVC. Like someone's gonna have a heart attack. Like they say that in French, but it's like you don't say that in like in a serious way. Someone's like, oh my gosh, like that's gonna give me a heart attack type of energy, but not like really. But for some of you, there could be actually someone that has like some type of issue physical, because this could also bring in like an ambulance. I'm getting like big vehicles, for some big vehicles hauling things as well. But the Chariot, we have quick movement, we have fast movement, we have victory. The Chariot does bring in some type of victory. For some of you, the Chariot could also bring in vehicles, so all types of vehicles in the field or hauling vehicles. For some of you, the Chariot could also bring in long distance travels, but you don't know. It's something's not clear on a long distance travel. You got triumph. For some of you, there may be travel plans that are like it's almost like, what's wrong? Something's wrong with the travel plans for some. Someone's ashamed of what they were going to go travel to do. Slow ride, doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Someone was ashamed of what they were gonna go travel to do. Slow ride, doom, 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 doom. Because they don't want to be a manipulator. This is the Magician in this tarot, but it's in the reverse. or they feel like your manipulations, they want to be sincere. They were trying to be sneaky. They were trying to come offer some type of poisonous cup. Doom, 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 doom. Slow ride, doom, 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 doom. I am seeing someone on a motorcycle. Yeah. The Hierophant in the reverse. World's greatest boss. But this is not the world's greatest boss. So we don't want a mob boss. This is not the world's greatest boss. This is someone who is seemingly intelligent, but a little psychotic. Belief system of people, unorthodox behaviors, cruelty in the workplace, cruelty within organizations. The world's greater, the greater. Someone wants to do something that's for the greatest good. The Eight of Cups in the reverse. In this tarot, this is someone wants to walk away from something. They want to walk away. They want to walk away from something, from a system, from a group, they want to walk away from a greedy mother sucker, from the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They were paid to do something by a psychotic, envious, greedy female. But they don't want to. They want to walk away from this. Someone that could be married, but this person would marry for money. This person would do anything for money. If this is actually a boss in like a traditional organization, this is someone that cannot be trusted. This is definitely like slept my way to the top, screwed others over on my way to the top type of energy. This person is really gossipy too. Five of Swords energy in the reverse. Yeah, someone was paid by a female. Someone could look like that. Someone could have short hair. Someone could actually have red hair. I'm getting so I got to work in Colorado for a little bit for this psycho. I'm like, there are some psychos in corporate America. No offense to them. I'm like, I'm not staying here. This person is out of control. Really like mean-spirited, really delusional, really hasty, hateful, but it's like Devil Wears Prada energy, but not in like a sexy way, like they try to paint it. It's actually like a delusional, like mental issue type of way. It's so Aisha. It's so interesting to me because something about Tatiana and something about Tamara. It's so interesting to me, and Sarah. It's so interesting to me, and something about Sarah Ann. They want me to shush. It's so interesting to me that certain things get deemed to be psychological issues, but greedy, wickedness, paying for people to get hurt, or doing really underhanded things, especially in corporate settings, that's not a mental issue. Like, anyways. This is someone, oh my gosh, the Ten of Swords in the reverse. It felt crazy. This energy feels crazy. Someone's really envious. It almost feels like, for example, like, again, that female, she started acting super, like, aggressive with me. And I'm like, I don't understand, like, why this person, she felt intimidated by my light. But I'm like, I don't understand why this person is being, like, she can't control her demons that much, like complete loss of control. This almost feels like an ex-boss or an ex-person that was in your life in a very superficial way, because I don't think we connected deeply. But in a very superficial way, someone was in your life, envious of your light, and they wanted to do something. They wanted you to be reprimanded in some way. Like, they couldn't reprimand you the way they wanted to. This could have been in an organization. Everything is coming in for a reason. They couldn't do what they wanted to do to you. They wanted you to feel beneath them. This is the energy. They wanted you to feel beneath them. Because they could not do that to you, someone has a weird vendetta against you. This energy came in yesterday. The name Stephanie is coming in. Someone has some type of weird, bizarre, psychotic, this could be, again, some type of leave. Someone leave. Something about a leave. They wanted someone to leave. Someone takes a lot of a leave. Something about medical leave as well. This is some type of like director, organizational leader. This person can actually think they're the greatest. Something about Gretchen. Something about Griselda. This is the type of person, they yield power, especially over cowards. And because you're not a coward in your soul, they felt like they had no control over you. Someone walked away from something this person contracted them to do. I'm seeing how this person's face, like, even their face, someone could wear a lot of makeup, or when they wear makeup, it's like, I don't know, weird combinations of makeup. Like dark red lipstick. I'm seeing how this person's turning up her nose. It's like a demon. Like someone was like demonically possessed. Her treasure is to have people under her. This is the energy. Male, female, take it how it resonates. For some of you were dealing with in your past or your recent past. The last 5 months could be significant. The last 8 months could be significant. This is someone that's like within the last year or so. They were in your field for some reason. This could have been even someone that, for example, you know how people, I always find it so interesting how everybody loses their marbles when the president or a higher up comes to... This person has all types of negative negative emotions in them. The mountains could be significant. Mountains are coming in. Something about the Santa Monica Mountains. When a president of something comes in, oh my gosh, everybody wants to behave like they're... And I'm like, why don't you do this every day? Why don't you treat everyone like you roll out the red carpet for the president that comes here once in a blue, and every day you live in misery? Why? Why not treat your employees with respect? I don't know. Something weird is coming in. For some of you, there could be like a drama in a work situation, because someone is having some type of unexpected ending as well. So Spirit was giving us, Truth Nunez, when I see like people like this in this energy, I don't feel like there's anything extra that I need to do. You know, just stand in my power and respect them as a human being on their own spiritual path with God. They're going to fall by themselves. Someone brought some type of tower to herself, or someone, you're going to be hearing from this, or you're going to be a hearing. There's a hearing. You're going to be hearing about this. Someone abused their power and did too much. They became like obsessed. You triggered a demon in someone. It's like no one else unmasks me. Again, it's like, this person's a liar too. You could have called someone out on some lie. Or you could have like said like, no, it's not like that. It's not like you were trying to be rude, but this person never gets questioned. You know, when the presidents come in and everybody's acting on their best behavior, who questions the president, the director, the VP? No one questions these people. You could have just brought something up. This is how it's coming in. You could have brought something up like maybe we should this, and that, or this process doesn't make sense. They didn't like your confidence. Someone didn't like your confidence as it was coming in. They didn't like that you stand for righteousness, because they're used to getting away. And they're like, wait, this is unconsciously what they're telling you is you are a problem to my debauchery and my despotism. Something about someone's nephew. There could have been despotism and nepotism involved in a situation. This person feels like they have absolute power, which is only an illusion. And then they could also like hook people up, like who gets to stay, who gets to go. Someone got caught up. This is what it feels like. They got caught up. They got caught up in some bullshit. They could have also sent someone to do something like, again, it almost became like a personal vendetta against somebody. They became obsessed with someone that they felt like called out by. So then this person like tried to retaliate against you in some way. I was getting some a funky download yesterday, but it never really came in. So like I kind of let it go for a little bit. I was getting a download of someone who has like with their US win, like there's proof that they had targeted someone. Like there's proof. And if they didn't do this, if again, this person was going to fall anyway, because that's the energy. That's what was going. They were already on their way there with all of this energy. But they, someone drinks a lot. Someone could actually be abusing prescribed medication as well. I'm getting someone that had like some type of foot surgery, and ever since that surgery, they've been abusing their medication as well. So again, this energy only leads you to your self-destruction. But there could be proof of an email thread or a communication where somebody was actually like talking shit about you in a way that they shouldn't have. That's coming in. So they have to like, someone is going to be forced to resign. Someone's being forced to resign. This is what's coming in. Someone's being forced to resign. 5 of Swords in the reverse. 9 of Swords in the reverse. This person's all up in their head about this. But I'm getting for someone was all up in their head about you. And their imaginary competition with you, or their imaginary war with you. I'm just a messenger here. This is what you tried to do, my lovies. I'm just a messenger here. Someone's a psycho. Psycho. Someone can actually have to like get institutionalized here. Because I'm feeling this, they lie a lot. I'm feeling this in the reverse and in the upright. Someone is definitely walking away. They're going to have to walk away from a crooked organization. You know what Spirit's also giving us? Like a crooked organization can also be, you have an organization. Say you have Kmart. Within that organization, you have people that have been there for a while. A coven of sorts. They run the organization in a certain way. Does the organization stop working because these people leave? No, absolutely not. They will replace these people. These people, though, have become like some type of like it's almost like a paramilitary entity, but that's poisoned. It's almost like a, something about dual citizenship. It's like someone has dual citizenship in Canada and the United States. It's like a parallel, it's like running a parallel organization within the organization with a whole set of different rules. It's like, for example, I've worked in organizations, again, I've worked in technology. You can't just go sharing your passwords everywhere. You cannot do that. I worked in one company, a big company, where I'm like, password sharing? You're not supposed to do that. Like, that's like basic. That's basic. It's not even like I didn't think it was like a complicated thing. But again, these people are running the organization the way they seem, the way they feel is best. And they have flawed judgment anyway. The Hierophant and the Upright. You could be hearing that someone needs to get institutionalized for some. Because someone actually does need help. This is someone that could have falsely accused you. For some, I am getting like some type of false accusation about you having mental issues. You never had mental issues. It was this greedy psycho. Page of Swords who made some shit up. Page of Swords in the reverse. Who made something up. Gossip, slander, stalking. Who made some shit up. But they have toy drives every year. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. You know, Spirit was giving us, my lovies. I was in Walmart the other day. And there was this book. I guess it's one of the best-selling books. I Need a New Butt. You know they're trying to push transhumanism to the children even more. Does anybody else see that? I looked at the cover of the book. It was on clearance. And I'm like, this should be illegal. But it's not. This should be deemed a mental disorder. But it's not. The publisher should be questioned. But they're not. For some of you, this could be something really big. I'm just a messenger here. I'm like, they're teaching children. So not only are they trying to push that children can like open up to themselves and be anything they want to be. They could even say that they're a little boy when they're a little girl. They're pushing transhumanism. Here, why don't you let us then put all of these machines? Because even in the thing on the cover of the book, one of the new butts was machine legs. Everything is coming in for a reason. Normalizing disorder. Disease. For some of you, it's not like that great of a concept. I mean, everything is a great concept, even on a small micro level. But for some of you, there was like someone accusing you of being mentally like again, everything came in earlier for a reason. But this was someone who was envious of you and couldn't control you. Who did anything for money. For some of you, some issue, again, anyways, take it how it resonates. Page of Cups. This person was an emotional manipulator. When you met this person could have even came with a little gift to you or some type of poisonous apple to feed you or a poisonous drink to give you. They also want to give you some type of insincere apology. Someone's going to give you some type of insincere apology. It's up to you whether you take it or not. Because they're going to fake it. This person has not had a change in their soul. Boom. 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 What else, my lovies? 010222. You got forward movement quickly anyway. The Hierophant. The Hierophant's very present. Taurus energy. Institutions, traditions, society, and its rules. It may be a good time for you to dedicate yourself to a new area of study and seek out a trusted teacher or trusted teachers. Boom. All right. We're going to get 3 of these and then we're good. 010255. Don't let them break your stride, my lovies. We got a wealthy man in the crooked. He's in the reverse. We got a wealthy person in the reverse who made some poor choices, poor investment. 010311 333 energy. There's a man who is the choice, the lovers, Gemini energy. There's a man. Oh, look, 333. Oh. They want to hide this and make it impossible to Jesus, how annoying that was. How annoying. 33. One more time. Yep, absolutely. There's a gentleman that's experiencing some issues when it comes to the choices that this person has made. So male, female, take it how it resonates again. We got a wealthy man here now. So we had a greedy female. Now we have a greedy man who's made some really poor choices in their life. The Lovers in the reverse. And something has to do with their wife too. So someone's could have made poor choices when it comes to a wife. Someone's going to do life. This doing life energy. Oh my gosh. It made me burp. Negative emotions, 13 energy and 33 energy. Isn't that interesting? Boom. And then number 15 in the reverse. The Devil. Some type of unexpected Someone could be relapsing if they were having some type of issue with substance abuse because of someone could have like taken a pause of drinking and they're gonna like take it back up like it's nothing. They're gonna be drinking like it's like they're looking for a message in some type of bottle. They thought that something was going to be like I'm getting like when they say it's like taking candy from a baby. They thought that something was going to be like taking candy from a baby. And apparently it's not like taking candy from a baby. It's a little bit more complicated. Especially when you're dealing with adults. You're not dealing with someone's really cocky. They're really stocky. They could actually be a stalker and pretend like they're not. But or they could be really stocky like strong. Death. I was feeling death with the number 13, but here we have the coffin in the reverse. They don't want something to be over. They don't want their great fall from wealth to be over. I mean, to start. This is what's coming in. The number 19, the number 13, the number 15, the number 33. Secretly, someone's going broke. This could be a father figure. This could be a wealthy man around you. Someone that they don't want to go broke. They don't want to go broke. They are broke. They're broken inside. Someone wants to commit suicide. They're teetering with that. It looks like someone has made really poor choices. Really poor choices. And it's all catching up. I'm seeing these candles. They're trying to light away. They're trying to fight. 5 of Wands. Someone even bought a tarot deck. They're trying to fight. They're trying to look for ways out. Tarot is not about controlling the future per se. It's getting guidance on what you need to do today. So even so Spirit's saying to you to work with this now. So fate. So someone is reading. Now this person is getting readings. So fate. This person is getting readings and they don't like what they're seeing. They think this is a life lesson for them. Live and learn. They think that, let it burn. They think that they can like circumvent something. Circumvent an ending. This is the type of person, again, it's like if they're facing serious legal issues, imprisonment, for example, they could be trying to like get things to go in a different way. This is a lesson in something about Lester. This is a lesson in sweet dreams, satisfaction, comfortable, and lazy day. This is a lesson, the number 39, the number 27, the number 72, the number 93. This is a lesson in what they do at night. This is a lesson in rest. This is a lesson, someone could actually be getting arrested. This is a lesson in what they're committed to doing in the evening time. This is a lesson in sin. This is what it feels like, because the Lovers is in the reverse. These are missteps. These are sins, missteps. Secretly, what they have been doing, secretly in their home, secretly with a family, secretly with a clan. What's this fate? So what are they? They're being told sudden wealth. 11. Despair. 32. They're being told they're going to go broke. That's their fate. Ooh, and bad health. That's their fate. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. And I'm not talking about the sword of truth. I'm talking about the sword of a brute. As a bit about a prostitute. 31, 11, and 32. 333. 333 always brings in huge transformations. 333 is all about, people look at it as like creative expression, creativity. But through creativity is what? Through birth is what? By force, there's death. So they were told that they're doing all of this is secretly. Secretly, a child, and thief. A family. We got family room, the child, and a thief, a courthouse, and a Manny. Emmanuel. They were told that someone either stole from a child or stole a child or stole secretly from their own child. They were told this is all going to end terribly. They were told that this is the destiny. People trying to fight destiny. They were told that usually when sudden wealth comes in, it's like a blessing. But covered with this energy, I see why someone's stressed. Just how they lie and say that they go around blessing people, and Spirit's like, no, you don't. You really do not. I'm going to show you how much you don't. I'm going to show you that everything you give away is because you are interested in stealing. I am going to show you that you need inner healing. This is what's coming in. Planning to rob, to look like a wealthy person, egotistical. I'm going to show you who you are. You thought you were going to go far. I'm going to show you who you truly are. Someone works really closely with a mature female. They have to go, there's some type of decision that needs to be made. Someone could have also stolen from a female. Something about Jeremiah. Someone could have stolen from the mother of their child, but their child is an adult. I'm going to show you who you are. This is what Spirit's saying. Something about Bianca. I'm going to show you who you are. This person thought that there would be some type of grand opening for them. Someone could have even thought that they were going to actually like open up some type of business. But they're a fucking thief. They also thought they were going to steal somebody else's path. The number 35, the number 24. And what they're seeing is that none of this is truly working because they missed the divine lesson. They thought they were going to get a blessing. They're not getting any blessing out of this. So they're just sitting around trying to plot some more. See, now you get old. Now you get old because you get told to change and you don't allow yourself to evolve and to become innocent in your heart. This is the type of person that they will still try to keep up like with the Joneses, try to keep up like with some type of an illusion about what they own, try to keep up with even, I don't know, here we go with this Post Malone. Try to keep up with Post Malone. They were told this. They were told that there's no pathway to what they're doing. It would make them sick. It would make them leave. It would make them be left out. They thought that there would be a pathway through also causing someone some type of suffering so that they could steal something. They were told this was not a good idea. They don't want to give up on this, though. They were told this is not a good idea. Great fortune and some type of journey for a main female. They were told that whatever this plan is not a good idea. They should have stopped a long time ago. That's what they were told. They were told this. They were told this. They were told that they would have some type of untimely death or untimely ending in their life. They wanted to manifest death or some type of ending in someone's life so that they could be a thief of somebody's joy, their happiness, their prosperity, maybe even something physical. Again, they were planning to rob you. Someone was told that none of this would work out. Their crazy ass thoughts in the reverse and their stupid ass expectations. They had some type of crazy thought process here that they were obsessed with, it looks like. this crazy thought. What was this crazy thought? Because the thoughts are in the reverse. So they were not looking at life in the right way. They had illusions. They had illusions that something was just delayed. They had some type of an illusion that things were just delayed. All of their hidden plays were working out. They were on some type of delusional scheme. Certainly. They were delusional. They were thinking, no, everything I'm doing is working. Everything that God is telling me not to do, all of my hidden plays, it's working. It's working. Just give it a few more days. Give it a few more months. Give it a few more years. Someone is in some type of long loop here. On the low end, 2 years. On the high end, 7 years. The number 16, they were also obsessed, because Spirit is saying the devil energy is very present here. Someone was obsessed with doing whatever this screwing around is. They were waiting for a while. Maintenance. Something about Lucas. Amendment, adjustment, and restoration. Collaboration. They collaborated with a few people. To be stalkers, curiosity, glancing, and stalking. And justice is involved in a situation. Equality, neutrality, and logic. But they weren't using logic. They were delusional. Again, they thought that there would be a delay. What was the delay? They thought that there would be a delay. Evidence. There's evidence, detection, investigation, and proof. They thought that again, I am getting like someone thought that in the long run, they would see like evidence and proof of what they were doing was actually working. They were under some type of delusional spell that they were having, like they were getting confirmation that what they were doing was working. Again, let's take a wild example. Someone that's trying to kidnap you and is thinking like, okay, if I pay to get them fired, eventually they're going to run out of money. And eventually I can swoop in. Hesitation, decision, confusion, and worry. All types of fucking confused here. There was also evidence for them to see that this plan was delusional. It was not. They had a delusional plan that they were swooping for some gift. 01/17/11, 7777, 1977 could be significant. Souvenir, promotion, and delight is on the side. Number 36. Stability, harmony, and acceptance. That's also on the side when it comes to someone's profession. What was the delusion? They were stalking. There's evidence that they are also a stalker. 81, curiosity, glance, and stalking. They were watching someone constantly, thinking something about Peabody. They were also delusional in thinking that they can come in and apologize and have a conversation with someone. This was all a delusional plan. Guilt, confession, forgiveness. It was all delusional and blind. They were blinded to the fact that someone was not going to give up. They were blinded to the fact that someone's profession would be okay. It's almost like, you know what I'm getting? It's like, for example, like someone is so arrogant, and emperor in the reverse. Someone thought that they were having some type of impact in your life. But for example, let's say Spirit was saying like, say you were working somewhere. And it's like, I can't work. Perfect example. The example I was using earlier. I'm like, I can't stay here and work with these people. This woman is greedy. She's really insecure. She is very envious. And she would do anything for money. I can't stay here working with this person. I have to find another solution. Someone like this comes, swoops in, pays this person to try to cause issues for me in the work situation. Spirit already has put it in our mind that we're leaving. We're not staying here. We're looking for an opportunity that makes sense for Truth Nunez. They see that you leave this, because they're always stalking. They see that you leave this opportunity. They are blind to the fact that Spirit had already told you were leaving this opportunity. They think that, yes, it's working. Look, we got her fired, or we got him fired. We got him to leave this work. Yay, okay, that means that eventually they're going to be broke. Spirit has other forms of money for me. Spirit has other mother. Your mother's involved in a situation. Spirit has, for some of you, your mother could give you support. I am getting like your mother supports you for some of you. This person is blind to that. So they're like, wait, why is it taking so long? Like, this person, they don't have that much money. How much money do they actually have? This is a delusional person, a delusional team here. Merit making, goodness, humanness, and morality. They're also blind to your morality. Something about Morales. The name Morales came in earlier today. The name Tiffany is coming in. They're also blind to your morality. So someone could have thought that they could swoop in and give you some dirty offer that you were going to take. And they are blind to your morality, that you are not like them. You're not going to just take any offer. Boom. Anyways, there are some psychotic people on this planet pretending to be good people. That's why they can't stand themselves. Some type of vow, wish, hope, and worship. And thank your ancestors, my lovies. Donation, pray, and religion. Their religious affiliations are a mask. Spirit sees them as fucking liars. Spirit is not impressed. Spirit is not impressed. Again, spirit is not impressed. Someone could be all up in church praying every single day, every Sunday, whatever the case may be. And spirit's looking at them like, I see you. I see you. Deception, pretending, and inconstancy. Great pretender. Go and confess in front of the pulpit that you're stalking somebody every fucking day. Go and confess that. Why don't you? Why don't you? Why? Why don't you? Friendship, because of this, because this is what they want to look like. They want to look like they're friendly, like they're, you know, a community, just a community bullshitter. That's what they are. Team, connection, and a network. Idea, to get a treasure. Libation, donation, pray, and religion. They even look at church as like a networking event. It's like, how can I get connected to certain people and take them for their money too? Because this is what they really, someone can rent a lot of vehicles or lease a vehicle, expensive vehicles. They want connections, desire, worth, and extravagance. They want to be able to sleep comfortably. Some type of gift. For some of you, you have nothing to worry about. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies here. We got daydream of some type of friendship to get the treasure. This person is blind to a profession. Someone's a perseverer and they like to be alone, and that's their blessing. It doesn't look like some bullshit's gonna work. It looks like someone sees somebody as the jerk and the evil demon they are. King of Spades energy. We have something in an organization, a legal institution involved in a situation. It looks like this person could even bring themselves to some type of unexpected ending with their psychosis and their depression and their warped mind. Someone has a warped mind. And too much time on their hands. This is a man watching this for some of you. Or someone's son is involved as well, who's actually going through some type of depression as well. They got someone else involved. There could be two men at the center of a stupid ass plot. And they feel put on the spot. This pathway is over. This is over. This collaboration is over. This friendship is over. Someone could have been proposing some type of bullshit friendship to somebody. This was secretly being done. This could be a family. This could be a father-son duo or a family duo. It's done. They were doing this secretly to get money and have a pathway to a, I don't know. This is over. It's done. It's over and done. The heartache should not live on inside. Everybody should go and find their peace. Anyways, my lovies, that was interesting. What say you? I say wowzers. Bon ba écoute, my lovies. Stay well, my lovies. Have a beautiful day. I love you, my lovies. Stay well. Do we want to do, oh, we have to do le tirage en chien. So we're going to do that for you as well today, the next 72 hours. I like that one. I like having that in contrast to the longer reads. I like it. Anyways, I like it all. I like it, Paul. And they're furious. I felt the fury. They're so angry because God doesn't let me do what I want to do. I can't hurt people so I can have more money and power. And there's a strategy. Their strategy is to argue with you so you could, but they're stressed so they can stress you out. They want to stress you. They want to stress you, but you're blessed. You're really blessed. They want to stress you. They want you to be mad. And you got good news coming in. Boom. Anyways, stay well, my lovies. Stay well, my lovies. Stay well. Stay absolutely well. So I'll share this with you for some years ago, a long time ago. First and foremost, your sister friend knows she is protected by God. And rejection is often a protection. Years ago, I was told by a reader, and I knew this, but I wanted confirmation. And this person gave me the beautiful confirmation I needed. She told me, there will be, she said, a lot of men love you. And I'm like, they do? She's like, yeah, a lot of men love you. I'm like, She's like, you know, whatever their idea of love is, but they feel like they love you. You have two in particular who are going to feel rejected by you. I'm like, okay, here we go with this bullshit. They're going to feel so rejected by you that they're going to try to curse you, to force you to be with them. And I'm like, boom. Where is that fair? Where is that fair? That's not happening. That's not happening. She's like, one is going to lose their mind and the other one is just going to live in misery. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's what they're going to get, because I'm not an unjust person. If I don't see you being just, I'm not going to go and be with you. I'm not an unjust person. They're going to pay for ritual work. They're going to try to curse you. I'm like, bring it on, because what am I going to do? Someone's such a liar too. For some of you, dealing with such a liar. For some of you, this is a delusional that's never even been with you. This is what it feels like. Someone who's just miserable in their life. But anyways, for some of you, this is an old boss. They're going to try to curse you. I'm like, they're going to try to curse me. Curses don't work on me. They don't work on me. I move with spirit. This is not for the average mind. I don't move like the average mind. I'm not ashamed like the average mind. If I got money, great. If I don't have money, that's okay too. Spirit will make a way. If I have to go fast for a few days, Spirit will make a way for that too. If I have to go and work here, work there, Spirit will make a way for that too. There's certain things that Spirit's like, you're not compromising your soul. I come from a really strong line. I come from people, yeah, the last generation, I feel like they lost their minds. That's up for them. I don't, even with my parents, you chose your life. Go do your thing. You chose your life. You chose yours, and I respect it. So much so that I don't agree with anything you do, and that's why I stay away from you. That's how much I respect and love you. I don't agree with anything you do. Our energies don't match at all. That's why I'm so far from you. But you still try to stalk that too. And that's okay. Spirit will sit you down one day. We have nothing to talk about. We have nothing in common. I don't try to force anyone to see the world the way I see it. It doesn't make sense to me. I know that I have certain things. Some people cannot live like me. They cannot adjust to certain things that I can adjust to, and I'm not willing to adjust to certain things that they like. And that's okay. No one is going to force me to do something I don't want to do. That's not going to work for me. No one's going to force me to be with them either. That's definitely not going to work for me. That's just how it is. So when someone says they're cursing you, these curses only work if you are weak-minded. If you have not committed yourself to your ancestors. I ask my ancestors, if I feel like I'm being a little too harsh on someone, even then I will ask my ancestors, my lovies, is this okay? And oftentimes they will say, your intuition is 100%, 1,000%, follow that. But if you need a little bit more confirmation, our child, no, stay away from the psycho. Stay away from the sicko. They've told me that. There's certain people that I'm like, is it just me? Because they're so obsessed with my energy. I'm like, is it just me? They're like, no, it's not just you. Stay away from him or stay away from her. Stay away. Stay away. Danger, danger, danger. Stay away. I listened to that. I listened to that. It saved my life a lot of times. I listened to that. You're going to get good news. Keep praying, keep in communion with your spirits, my lovies. It's very important to have a relationship with God. I'm not talking about in the church. Again, a lot of people hide in fucking churches and God's looking at them like, go speak on the pulpit and confess that you've been fucking stalking someone, obsessed with them, willing to harm their life. Go and confess. I bet you won't do that. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. For me, I can come here and speak in front of the pulpit and say, listen, this is what I did today. This is what I didn't do today. This is what I've been up to. This is what I have not been up to. I can speak very sincerely. That's why it all just flows out of me. If you have a question you need to ask, it all just flow out of me. I have nothing to fucking hide. Somebody wants to commit suicide. I have nothing to fucking hide. Trying to even fucking project death magic onto people because they're fucking psychos, sickos. Go and talk about that in the church. Why don't you go and speak and share your testimony? Someone has to pay alimony. Worried about the wrong things, my lovies. Hold on to your faith. It protects you. Again, I've seen it. Death. Some type of an ending for a mature woman. Someone's going to lose an older female around them too. Another sicko who was also in on the fucking plot. I'm just a messenger who's a liar. For some of you, there's a 70-something-year-old woman who's going to die. Who's also not that great. Anyways, I'm just a messenger here. Spirit doesn't give a shit how old we are, what kind of arrogance we've accumulated over our lives. I'm the elder. That doesn't work for Truth Nunez, my lovies. I don't care if you're the elder or the younger. That doesn't work. I've seen a lot of crooked elders. Just because you're an elder doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit. In fact, oftentimes, I don't know, I've seen elders that is like, dang, you've been living your whole life like that. Your whole life. All 40, 50, 60, 70 years of this bullshit. That's what you've been doing. Dang. Gotta wash it away. Anyways, my lovies. Stay well, my lovies. Stay well. Jesus, my lovies. Jesus. I tell you, my lovies. Some stuff. Stay well, my lovies. Until very soon, my lovies. I love you. For sentimental reasons. Ooh, that was intense. And I hope that you believe me. I've given this my heart from the start. Never shall we part, my lovies. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. And love always and love always and love always and forever, homies. Peace.